Alright, so in the last episode, we went out and picked up that Schefter stars Alan Hurns. I told you guys I was going to give you some gameplay, because I want to check a lot of these cards out. Now, a lot of times, especially right now, we can get caught up in the rating, 85 overall, 86 overall, even 90 overalls, but the reality of MUT is that the difference between a lot of these cards is completely dependent on your playing style. So a card that may be higher rated, if you put it on your squad, it might be better or worse depending. So right here, another card I'm telling you I really like. I like that Adrian Peterson, but I feel like this year it really is all about speed. It's not about the size, but it really is all about speed. Right here, one of the first things I noticed about this Alan Hurns is the fact that I don't think his catching traffic was all that great. He dropped a lot of balls and we had some issues here. Now on the other hand, I don't know if this is like the team of the week Matt Jones or what, but right there, not only does he fumble, but look how like his TeKRaJGaming just stays frozen. Anyway, 39, we have the ball right here to Greg Olsen. I know I was trying to fit some of these plays into tight windows, some of these passes I should say, but once again we had another drive that ended because one of our receivers couldn't come up with the ball. Right there we hit him with the nano and that one actually came through and it got him the 3rd and 13. So on 3rd and 13, I brought that to him again because he was trying to go with that all streaks play. I'm not about to get aggressive catch to death, so I'm sorry. 1st and 10 on the very next drive. Adrian Peterson with the spin move right there and the juking him out of his boots, but unfortunately that takes us out of bounds there. We still get the first down though. Here on 2nd and 6, John Elway steps back and I find Greg Olsen up the middle. That time he was able to hang on to it for the first down. 3rd and goal. John Elway's going to sit back. I throw it to Alan Hurns, and he is not going to be a possession receiver. If you're going to have this player on the team, you're going to want him on the slot, or you're going to want him somewhere where he can be out in space, and he'd be able to catch the ball and make some stuff going on after the catch. Right here on 4th and 8, he actually tries to go for the Wildcat, and we just stop that right there, and Antoine Bethea is able to pick it up for the fumble recovery, and then he prances into the end zone. So with the first half coming to an end here in the second quarter, we kick it off, and right here, his TeKRaJGaming, who ends up being probably the star of this episode, bounces it out. He's in open field, and he's gonna return it all the way for a touchdown. That TeKRaJGaming is probably the best running back slash returner in this game because of the speed, considering what you got him at. Right there, that Alan Hurns really comes back, and as the game went on and I got more comfortable using him, I was able to use more and more plays like that where his speed was really showcased. After scrambling with John Elway, man, right there I almost lost the ball, but on 4th and 3 I said, you know what, I'm gonna go for it because I saw him stacking the box with a lot of defenders over and over. So on the toss play, we get a long touchdown with Adrian Peterson. 2nd and 10 on the next drive, his Tyrod Taylor rolls out. He's gonna throw it deep down the field, but unfortunately for him, we were there to pick it off. I could tell this guy was a one-trick pony. I mean, he kept calling inside zones all the time, and he was trying to call these glitch routes, but I was kind of nullifying that with some blitzes. But speaking of inside zones, this Matt Jones is amazing. I don't know if it's just how horribly my defenders were tackling, but which Matt Jones is this? It's like the team of the week Matt Jones? I don't know, but he's elusive as hell, and he was breaking a lot of tackles. Right here, that's that TeKRaJGaming, man, and I know, what is he, like a 67 rated overall? But that's such a beast card. I got rid of mine for some reason. Not very smart. But going back to the guy that we made the episode for, Alan Hurns, you saw on man coverage, if he was one-on-one, I was going to him every time. Then you saw that nice throw there by John Elway. I tried to go for 2, but unfortunately, his defender got in there and pretty much thwarted that attempt. On 2nd and 1, he calls the inside zone again and gets the first down there with Matt Jones. I was letting him do this because, you know what, if he wanted to like basically run out the clock with his running backs for me, I was going to give him the opportunity, especially being up by 2 possessions. Right here he goes for the inside zone again, and see, as I told you, man, he is so elusive, that Matt Jones card is. Right here on 1st and 10, he rolls out to the right with Tyrod Taylor. That's another thing I wanted to bring up. That weird scrambling animation that they give quarterbacks, I mean, they do that, I guess, to avoid quarterbacks just like you cheesing with scrambling quarterbacks, but it just looks so weird with how they run. Anyway, 2nd and 6, there goes that Adrian Peterson again, man. He's such a well-rounded card, especially for the amount that I got him for. You can't beat that. On 3rd and 11, I saw that he kept calling man over and over again. So that Brandon Marshall, even though his speed's not all that great, as you can see, he's a pretty beast wide receiver. I'm probably going to keep him there until I get 3 receivers that are probably better, then I'll get rid of them. So first and 10 on the next drive, he steps back, he tries to hit me with streaks all the way down the field, but once again, this kind of looks like deja vu as we get the interception one more time with our Nate Allen. So we're gonna go ahead and end up picking up the win, 33-21. Shout out to my opponent for not quitting, because it's really hard nowadays for me to actually finish an entire game. My final verdict on that Allen Hurns is basically, I don't know how worth it he is as far as the price. I don't really know how much he was going for. But I think a lot of these program cards that are coming out, your team of the weeks and stuff like that, or the Football Outsiders, Schefter stars, are very, very overpriced. Space Elite cards, a lot of them end up outperforming them, especially some of the legends, especially with how easy it is to get some of these legends nowadays. Anyway, so I have a lot of coins left over, especially after all the cards that I sold in the last episode when I debuted this card, or I introduced this card to you. But we had a Football Outsiders Jamal Charles come out yesterday. We have a Legend Amon Green come out today. And I believe we also have a Breast Cancer Awareness LaShawn McCoy. So in the next episode, I'm going to present those cards to you, and we're going to choose which one we're going to go with next. Anyway, give us a like, subscribe if you're new, but most importantly, take care of yourself. Peace. After a down game and a loss in week 2, we were tied for second place behind the Denver Broncos in the AFC West. Now, as far as the stats, DeMarco Murray led all running backs in rushing with 332 yards, and Matt Forte led all running backs in rushing. What's up, boys and girls? It's your boy TeKRaJ, and today is Thursday, and that means that we get a new Schefter Stars player today. And today it is Jacksonville Jaguars